Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Orphea and today's video is gonna be a Q&A video. And here is Lucky, and today actually marks the 2 years day that she is with me. So some of you guys who follow me on Facebook or Instagram might know which day I'm filming this, but it's 2 years since I got in this fluff ball who never likes to be on camera because of the lights mainly. But yeah, I'm so happy I have her, but now I'm gonna kick her out. The questions I am answering in today's video are the questions that you guys have asked me at my Back to YouTube video at the start of August. So I've kind of gathered them into groups, so I've made 3 different categories of questions, and it is YouTube, body mod and personal. The first category of questions are YouTube related questions. The first one is, how do you handle elitist comments? Also, do you think gothic elitism is a myth? If I get elitist comments, depending on the type of comment, I will just delete them. That's honestly just what I do. I keep my YouTube a positive space, and I don't actually get them quite often. Most of the time, if I get kind of elitist comments, it's people who just want to share their opinion or who want to share how it was when they were younger, and I do appreciate those comments. So those I leave on my YouTube, but if it is a negative comment, if it is a really attacking comment, I will just delete it, and most people already know that, so they don't spend their time on commenting those comments on my videos anymore. Do I think gothic elitism is a myth? Yes and no. In real life, I haven't really encountered many elitists, but online you do get them from time to time. Honestly, I don't pay much attention to them, so that's up to them what they do with their time. Then the next questions are related to Ayame Necrotique. The first one is, if you and Ayame Necrotique get the chance to meet, would you film videos together for your channels? If so, what kinds? I really hope this will happen for you both one day. So yes, if me and Ayame meet up someday, hopefully, then of course we will be making videos together. It's something that we have been actively talking about. We want to do so many videos together that it's actually hard to pinpoint what we're exactly gonna do. I think it also depends on what we will be doing and the time of year and who goes where. So the types of videos we want to make are all sorts of videos, music related videos, just activities, doing fun things together, styling things, I don't know. We could do so many things because we have so much in common. I would personally love to meet Ayame, and I know she does too. We have been looking into who could go where and what would be easiest to meet up, etc. But it's been a really hard time because of several things that happened in our private lives. But I really do hope that one day we can make it happen. The next question is related to me and Ayame. It is, how long have you and Ayame Necrotique been friends? I think it is since somewhere in April 2016, because that's when we added each other on Facebook, so I'm gonna stay with April 2016, which has been over 3 years already. We met through YouTube, we were commenting on each other's videos, and that's how we got talking. But I think that it really kicked off when we actually started talking through Facebook Messenger to each other, and we still talk to each other fairly often, not every day, that's nearly impossible, but we still do talk quite often. And then the final YouTube related question is from Ona, and she asks, wanna make a silly video with me? Of course I want to do, Ona. If you're here in Belgium, let me know so we can meet up and do something stupid together. The next category of questions that I gathered are body mod questions, but it's actually only 2. The first one is, do you want more piercings? If so, which ones and why? I really want more piercings. I want to get my lip pierced again. As some of you may or may not know, I used to have a lip piercing, so in the center more or less of my lip, and the reason I took it out is because it wasn't exactly in the center, so I want to get that redone because I want it to be centered. If that makes sense to anyone, I hope it does. Other than that, I still want something done in this ear because right now I'm out of balance. I have more piercings in that ear than in that one. Doesn't really bug me, but I still want to get something done. I used to have a helix in this ear, but it didn't really take well, so I had to just remove it after having it for over a year. So I am thinking about getting something else done in this ear, but I'm not sure what yet. The next body mod related question is, do you have a favorite out of your tattoos? And if so, which one? Yes and no. I do love all of my tattoos. All of my tattoos are designs that I specifically wanted, and most of my tattoos don't have any meaning at all, and I plan to keep it that way because to me tattoos are art. It's my way of making my body prettier, and I don't really find the need to put meaning behind every single one of my tattoos. Now my two current favorites are actually the ones that are on the outer side of my arms, so my really nice skull done by Isa Tattoo, and then of course my Bride of Frankenstein done by Shio Winter. That does not mean that I don't love my other tattoos, it's just the two that I see most, that I love most, because I see them so often, and it's just amazing tattoos. I still do love all of my other tattoos as well, but those two, if I have to pick favorites, they are the ones. Next, I have some personal questions, and there were a few repeat questions, so I'm just gonna answer what I have written down because I did filter through them. The first one, what are your favorite foods? Well, I have a few favorite foods because I love to eat. I love sushi. I don't eat it as often anymore, but I do love sushi. I also love Indian food, apparently, because I've only recently discovered it, but I really love it. My favorite dish so far is bharta, because you can make it as spicy as you want or as soft as you want. And my last favorite food is pizza, because pizza is so versatile. Again, I love eating weird pizzas, apparently, that have mango and chicken and stuff on top of it. But I do really like pizza in general. I'm not a difficult eater at all. So yeah, favorite foods, sushi, Indian food, pizza. What are your favorite trad god bands? Well, I don't really listen to trad god all that much. I Hope She Passed Away is a good answer to this, because I think they're one of the only bands that I actively listen to that is trad god or can be considered trad god. I also listen to the KVB, which falls under this genre. Those are the only two that I actively listen to. What is your favorite accessory? I have a bunch that I really love. I'm currently wearing one of my favorites. This is one of my Alchemy bat necklaces. Other than that, black rings, mostly those from Rogue and Wolf, are my favorites. I also have a lot of jewelry by Ayame Designs. I'm currently surprisingly not wearing any of it. But I really love those as well. I wear way too many accessories to just pick one favorite. Brands that I love are Alchemy Gothic, Rogue and Wolf, and Ayame Designs. Next, what do you think is the coolest language, either for its day-to-day speech and for music, so lyrics and sound? I do like English as a day-to-day language. I think it's easy, most people understand it, and you can talk to a lot of people in English. But then for music, I like languages that I don't understand yet. So for example, She Passed Away sings in, I believe it's Turkish. I don't understand a word of what they're saying, but it sounds so beautiful. And otherwise also English, if I want to understand the lyrics and really live the lyrics, then I think English is the best language for me. Next one, do you speak French or Flemish or both? Both, and I speak more languages. So I was raised in the Flemish part of Belgium mostly. I moved to the French part, lived there for 5 years and then moved back. In the meantime, I had also had English classes and German classes. So technically I speak 4 languages. So Flemish, my first language, French, my second, English, my third, and my fourth is German, but I don't really use my German a lot, so it's really, really bad and really, really rusty. Then we have a few fashion-related questions. What was your most expensive lip service piece and the one you got the cheapest? I'm pretty sure the most expensive one that I actually bought was the Destructive Tease ball gown, I think it's called, or the Punk and Disorderly ball gown. Picture somewhere around here, and I think including shipping I paid 100 euros for it, or maybe a little bit more, but I do buy most of my lip service pieces second hand. The cheapest one was probably one of the tops, because I did buy a lot of tops for 10 euros a piece, and I would recommend checking sites out such as eBay and other second hand websites, because you can often find bargains there. Next, what is your holy grail item, either of clothing or jewelry, that you haven't bought yet? Or if you have bought it, can you show it and tell us why it is your holy grail? I do and I don't have a lot of my holy grails. I don't really have holy grails. I like matching and working with pieces. Right now I have a bunch of things on my Killstar wish list, which are these things. I do really like them. It's not like I need them in my life to survive, but I do really like them. Other than that, the lip service ball gown is one of my favorite pieces. That is one of my holy grail pieces as well. For accessories, I do have a lot of jewelry. I think one of my favorite pieces right now is my bat necklace from Ayame Designs, just because it's such a unique piece and I love the beadwork. It's so elegant, I love it. And also the body chain that she made for me. Those are two pieces that were kind of like, for me, must-haves. And also this necklace by Alchemy, this bat necklace. I actually saved up for this one for, I think it was my birthday a few years ago. But yeah, I really love it. You can also get it without the chains, but this is one of my holy grail pieces because it simply goes with so many things. And that's the main reason why some of these pieces are my holy grails, is because you can match them in so many styles and outfits, and that's what I look for in a more or less holy grail. What is a style you like on others but not on yourself? Gothic Lolita. It is a style that I absolutely love. I love the aesthetics of it, but I'm simply too tall. The things never fit me. I'm too big. It's just, it looks ridiculous on me. I absolutely love it, especially if you know the brand Moi Même Moitié. That's the brand that I particularly love and nothing ever fits me. But it's beautiful nonetheless. What are your favorite eyeshadows by color and what are your most reached for lip colors and formulas? As some of you know, I work together with the brand called Notoriously Morbid, and it is because I absolutely love their makeup. Today I'm actually wearing a matte look with some of their matte shades and of course my staple black lipstick. This one is called Rune. I love the formula of the Notoriously Morbid lipsticks. My favorite two colors are the black one, which is this one, which is called Rune, and then a really deep burgundy red one with shimmer, which is called Druides. Now for eyeshadows, I think it's more difficult because it depends on my mood. For the matte shades, there is So Goes My Nation, which is a perfect nude base. Then we have Bloody Awful Poet, which is black, which I use in my brows and also if I want to deepen my crease, etc. It's the White Hats is the perfect pale white that is perfectly matte and milky. Lost in LA is my ultimate shade of grey. I love it. And then of course there's a lot of other colors that I really like. Also their multi-chromes are absolutely amazing. Definitely check them out. And I will be linking to Notoriously Morbid and the products that I've mentioned in the description box. And then we get to some music related questions. What's the last album you purchased / listened to a lot these days? The last ones I've purchased were the Empathy Test album that I for some reason didn't have, and then from State of the Union it was Indie Pop, and then another one because I played at Wavefest, which is the last festival that I went to before filming this video, so it's the last place that I purchased music. And I have actually been listening to both of them, well, all three of them, in my car. So yeah, Empathy Test and then State of the Union are the most recent bands that I purchased CDs from that I listened to. Another question that is not really actual anymore is, to which coming festivals are you going this year? This year for me the festival season is over. I'm not really doing any festivals anymore. I'm doing a few conventions, so Comic Cons to sell jewelry with Josie from Ayame Designs. Next year I am for sure going to Wavefest. I am also going to Wave Gothic Treffen. I'm gonna try and go to the Amphi Festival. Those are three that I have on my current want list, to-do list, wish list, whatever we want to call it. It's not certain yet that I'm going to all three of them. The only one that I've already booked my hotel for, etc. is the Wave Gothic Treffen. And then finally, something that I actually want to do a separate video about at some point. It is all the things that have to do with workouts and going to the gym. So one of you asked, I'd be interested in knowing what kind of workout you do at the gym, what sort of gym you go to, this sort of things. Also, if you have any workout playlists, I'd love to browse through them. So the easiest thing to start out with is telling you which gym I go to. I actually go to Basic Fit, which is the gym that I think is most present here in Belgium. You have them in a bunch of different locations. So what I will generally do when I go to the gym is combine everything. So I will start with some cardio to warm up, 5 to 10 minutes depending what I'm doing. Then I will do at least 2 exercises for each group of muscles that I want to train. So I do arms, legs, then I do abs, I also do my back. and then I go to cardio again. So I don't really work out super intensively. I don't think I need to either, but it's just something that I really enjoy doing. And usually my workouts take between half an hour to an hour, depending how busy it is at Basic Fit, because sometimes you have to wait in order to be able to use the things you want to use because someone else is using them, and that's just the reality when you go to a chain of gyms. There will always be people working out on the things that you want to use. So sometimes I even just do cardio if it's really too busy, because the cardio machines get used less than the actual weights and stuff. I don't really have a specific program that I still follow. I used to follow one by Basic Fit. It was power and core and then something. I don't know what it was anymore. I had it saved on my phone. If you go to Basic Fit, you can get the app for free, and then you can find all sorts of different workouts that you can do there, and you can plan them in your schedule and stuff. It's really practical, it's really easy. I personally really like it. I prefer going to the gym with some of my friends. Bieke has become my gym partner. Hi Bieke, if you see this, you're awesome for going to the gym with me, keeping me motivated. And other than that, I try to follow some of the challenges that Bloggy Lattes has. It's a YouTube channel and I really like what she does. I don't do that every single day because it's just too much for me, but I still try to combine it with going to the gym. And I go to the gym at least twice a week. I try 3 or 4 times a week. So what I personally do is go and then a day of rest and then go again, day of rest, etc. Nowadays I haven't been going as much because of festivals, and I also had an infection on my ankle for some reason, so I couldn't go and work out, but I'm really looking forward to going back again. It's something that I personally am really passionate about, so if you guys want to see more videos on the change in lifestyle that I had since March more or less, then feel free to let me know and I will dedicate a health god video to that. So you guys know what I'm up to. So these were all the questions that got asked on my Q&A announcement. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I make new videos as often as I can and I would love to have you for every single one of them. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you soon. Bye!